Hello and welcome back to another video. It's Declan here. I'm just going to talk today about the CPI report. The Consumer Price Index was released on Friday, and it was worse than what analysts feared. It rose to 8.6. In May 2022, it had reached highs of 8.5 before this, but 8.6 is the highest. I just have an article here in front of me, and it's the rose more in the period ending in March 1981. Yeah, it's up its highest since March 1981. So I'll just read out what I have here. The Consumer Price Index in the US hit 291.5 points, bringing the annual inflation rate up to 8.6 in May of 2022, the highest since December of 1981. That's very significant. Compared to the market forecasts of 8.3, that's what analysts were hoping it would be, 8.3 and no higher, but it was worse, as I said, than analysts feared. So energy prices rose 34.6%, the most since September of 2005, and food costs surged 10.1%, the first increase of 10% or more since the period ending in March 1981. These are pretty worrying figures. Core inflation, however, slowed for the second month to 6% compared to expectations of 5.9. Compared to the previous month, consumer prices jumped 1%, much higher than forecasters thought it would be at 0.7%, amid a broad-based increase in costs, although the indexes for shelter, gasoline and food made the largest contributions. Yeah, that's kind of stands to reason that gasoline and food, and as shelter as accommodation, they were the main contributors. So I just have a graph in front of me, and it steadily rose, and I have the figures in front of me now. So this is definitely going to have a significant impact. The stock market was down a good bit on Friday because of this, and I just checked again today, and I had shares in Facebook, and it hit my stop loss soon after market open today. So that's why it's always very important to make sure you do set your stop losses for the event of things like this. When things plummet, you have to be prepared. And from the Consumer Price Index, what people are paying for their goods in 2022, as I said here, it's the worst since 1981. So it's going to take a while for things to rebound. So be very careful in your trading. That's the main thing. And if you don't feel like trading, hold on to what you have, or hold off for a while. There's no one pressurizing you to trade, and I just have shares in 3 companies at the moment. I've set my stop losses. As I said, I had 4. Facebook hit my stop loss today, so that's a lesson learned. So the other ones, 1 is up and 2 are down slightly, so I'll be just holding on to what I have for now as well. And as I said, trade carefully, and tread carefully in the stock market at the moment, because especially if you're trading in what I mainly talk about, the American stock market, because the Consumer Price Index being worse than what people forecast on Friday, it has had a drop on most stocks, or the majority of stocks on Friday. And when I checked FinViz again today, the heat map, a lot of red and a lot of volatility again. So my advice would be careful, set your stop losses, and just be extremely careful. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe. Okay, cheers.